Alright guys, so welcome back. Hopefully you guys had a chance to try to look at these questions here. So when I looked at number 5 and 6, what I saw with number 5 and number 6 is that they were, number 5, it turned out to be perpendicular when I found the slope of AB. I got 9 over 0. Remember, it's the difference of the y's over the difference of the x's. And then when I looked at CD, I got 0 over 3. So it's undefined over 0. Anytime that I have something that's undefined and 1 is 0, that's always going to be perpendicular. When I look at number 6, I got AB is negative 1/2. That's what I got that slope to be. And CD, I got the same, negative 1/2. So that's going to be parallel. When I looked at that last two, 7 and 8, I found the slope of AB to be undefined because I got negative 5 over 0. And then when I got CD, I got 4 over 0, which is undefined. So those two lines are parallel. When I looked at the last one, number 8, when I found the slope of AB, when I took 2 minus 8, I got negative 6. 3 minus negative 3, I got 6. So I got a slope of negative 1. When I looked at CD, I got negative 1 minus 1, which is negative 2. Over negative 2, which is positive 1. So those two slopes are negative reciprocals of each other, so that makes it perpendicular. Okay, so we're going to add one more step here. Now what I want to do is I want to look at two equations and try to figure out if they are perpendicular or parallel. Okay, so let's look at this first one. In order for me to do that, remember we have to look at the slopes. Well, the slope of this first line is 7. And the slope of this one is 7. So in this case, because their slopes are the same, we will say that they are parallel. If I look at number 10, I got 4/5, and that's the slope of that first line. And the slope of this line is negative 5/4. So they aren't the same, so they are not parallel. Are they negative reciprocals of each other? 4/5, if I flip it, I would get 5 over 4 with a negative. So yes, they are perpendicular to each other. Now let's look at a couple other ones that look a little bit different. So if I look at number 12, we'll just jump to 12. And I will write down number 11 for you right here, actually. If I look at number 11, I got y equals negative 1/3 x plus 2. And then the other one is y equals 1/3 x. So the slope of this line is negative 1/3. This slope is 1/3. Are they the same? No. Are they negative reciprocals of each other? No. So there is no relationship, or they are neither. Now, if I look at number 12, this is a little bit different than number 11, because number 11, I have y by itself. And in order for me to do this, both equations have to be in slope-intercept form. So they both have to be in y equals mx plus b. So in order for me to get y by itself for the second equation, I'm going to divide everything by 3. So when I do that, I got 6x minus 2. So the slope of this line is 6. Now for this next one, I'm going to have to do some work. I'm going to have to work for it. So I'm going to have to subtract 1x from both sides. I got 6y equals negative 1x plus 30. And I'm going to divide everything by 6. So when I look at this line, I get y equals negative 1/6 x plus 5. So the slope of this one is negative 1/6. I'm comparing it to a slope of 6. Are they the same? No. Are they negative reciprocals of each other? Yes. So we would say that they are perpendicular to each other. So here's what I'm going to ask you guys to do. I'm going to ask you guys to look at questions 13 through 16. And I'm going to ask you guys to try those out, try to find out what their equations are, maybe write them in slope-intercept form. Some of them, most of them are, but there are a couple that you might have to. Tell me if they're perpendicular, parallel or neither, and then watch the next video.